residents. Much of Southern California, including all of Los Angeles, is now under a curfew until 5:30 tomorrow morning. LA Mayor Eric Garcetti has asked Governor Gavin Newsom to mobilize the National Guard.
We are seeing multiple stores and businesses in the Fairfax district and shops at the Grove vandalized and looted. Our hours-long live team coverage picks up here with our Chris Christie, live now in Air 7 HD. Chris?
Hey there, Mark. So we have come upon Broadway and West 8th Street here that you're looking at, where there is a very large police presence after some rampant looting on this block. What appears to be happening is that there are groups of cars driving around downtown looking for easy targets and looking to load up those cars with whatever they can get their hands on. In this case, they have moved in quick. There was some street racing going on. They have shut down the block, and now they have swarmed this entire block. You can see some people being taken into custody already with their hands behind their back and handcuffs, basically, or hand ties, excuse me. And you can see, unfortunately, I can't make out what businesses are being affected here, but there is a whole line of storefronts on the right side. That's going to be the east side of 8th Street that have been impacted here. So some rampant looting going on downtown. I can tell you the LAPD helicopter is doing circles trying to find these groups of cars. It's a lot different than the situation we were dealing with last night, which was a protest that got out of control and very aggressive. This is not that. This is people who are driving into town looking for easy targets. Where they're coming from, we don't know, but they are looking for an opportunity to get their hands on stolen goods.
They're certainly taking advantage of just the situation and getting what they can. We've seen looting happen all afternoon and all into the night now.
Yeah. It's continuing. The calls are coming in fast and furious, and much like last night, every direction you look out the window from our helicopter is nothing but blue and red lights crisscrossing this city like I have never seen before.
Well, we're going to get back to you in just a little bit, Chris. In the meantime, the curfew order only applied to downtown Los Angeles when it was first announced.
Eyewitness News reporter Amy Powell, though, live now in downtown LA with a look at how it's going tonight. We just saw, Amy, this apparently roving band of thieves that were going from one place to another. What are you seeing?
Mark, I have to tell you, we've seen that ourselves. In fact, at one point, our news van was parked next to some businesses. We actually saw people run up to a business and try desperately to break into the building. They were having trouble getting through the barricades outside the business, but yes, we actually saw that firsthand. A lot of people on the streets out here, many of them clearly not paying any attention to the curfews. We've also seen, though, something I've never seen before here in downtown Los Angeles. There's just been so much police activity. We've heard helicopters and sirens almost nonstop. LAPD officers armed with non-lethal weapons have been moving in, trying to disperse individuals and many of the groups of people roaming the streets of downtown after the 8 p.m. curfew. And tensions have been rising as those vandals, as I mentioned, damage buildings, breaking in and looting a number of businesses. Now, we've seen some suspects surrounded and taken into custody, but again, it has just been a massive police presence trying to control the movements of these demonstrators who have just been fanning out all over the downtown area. Of course, this all started with protests of the death of George Floyd, but has deteriorated into chaos in several parts of the Los Angeles area. And earlier, Mayor Eric Garcetti spoke to Eyewitness News after seeing a massive crowd of protesters clashing with officers in the Fairfax district. Listen in to what he said about that.
Officers and chief officers who are on the front line, and for the interest of public safety, people need to stay at home. People need to remain at home during this curfew so that we can know that folks that are out during this curfew are out to cause trouble. And it's been clear that at a very righteous moment, when people, rightfully so, have not only looked at the acts of insidious racism that took George Floyd's life, but the continuing structural racism that infects this country, that this is changing the conversation from the justice that is deserved to suddenly the destruction of a city that we love. There's clearly people who are out to destroy
go from 8 p.m. to 5:30 a.m. As you know, it was initially issued for the downtown area and then expanded citywide. And from everything we're seeing and hearing, it's going to be a very long night. Reporting live in downtown Los Angeles, Amy Powell, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Amy, thank you very much. Well, protesters and looters also hitting the stores in Beverly Hills tonight. We saw that earlier.
Eyewitness News reporter Carlos Granda has been there for much of the evening. He joins us now live. Carlos?
Well, the good news here in Beverly Hills, things have calmed down. As a matter of fact, police just a few moments ago reopened in Beverly Drive to traffic. You can see cars can now go through, but the police are still here. They're on the side street. They've also reopened Rodeo Drive, but they're still in the area. They've been driving around, keeping a close watch on any vehicles, anyone trying to come through here. And of course, there were incidents of looting in the afternoon, and that's why police came here, blocked the area with all of the high-end stores. Now, earlier, there was a huge crowd here right across the street here in the park, and people were setting off fireworks, screaming at police, and tagging the walls of some of the businesses here. Now, when the curfew time hit, that's when the police asked people to leave. A sheriff's helicopter was overhead. We could hear it alerting the crowd. People did not leave, and that's when we heard a pop. We could see a huge cloud of tear gas. The crowd started running in our direction, and the tear gas moved quickly. It was on us in seconds. It hit my photographer, Rich Cannell, and I, as we were standing here, and the crowd came right at us. We just got hit by tear gas. We just got hit by tear gas. You can see it over there. It happened at Rodeo Drive and Santa Monica. Oh, I gotta stop because I can barely, I can't even keep my eyes open. But yeah, we saw people running toward us, and there you see the cloud of smoke. I'm sorry, the tear gas just hit us. And some people are setting off fireworks, but that was tear gas by the police or someone. And it's, hold on, people are running in our direction, as you can imagine. Yes, it was very intense there for a while. Again, as soon as that happened, the people all dispersed, and they seemed to go up the street towards Sunset, and then that is it. Unfortunately, things have calmed down a bit right now, but again, police are still here throughout the area. They're circling around, keeping a close watch on the businesses just in case. Reporting live from Beverly Hills, I'm Carlos Granda, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, Carlos, thank you, and thank you for staying on duty here, given what you just went through. Thank you. Let's get to Eyewitness News reporter Leanne Suter. She's live in the Fairfax district, which has been the epicenter of so much of what we've been seeing tonight. Leanne.
Mark, so much damage throughout the Fairfax district. What began, as you heard Carlos say, as a peaceful protest at Pan Pacific Park, it quickly spread around the Grove, around the Farmers Market, and then up here into Fairfax district. And this is where we saw so much of that damage. This is where we also saw a lot of the trouble from all of those groups that started to gather. And taking a look at this video, this is what we saw repeatedly today. Many of those protesters throwing M80s, fireworks, into the crowds, one going off in the middle of the intersection right by us. We saw one earlier this afternoon actually land on a police officer's shoulder as they were pushing the crowd back. They certainly have been facing a lot today. We've seen rocks and bottles thrown, lots of water bottles thrown at the officers. Here in the Fairfax district, though, this is the heart of where we have seen so much damage. I want to show you a couple of things here. Over here, if you take a look, this is Tony and Guy Salons. This is, you can see it's completely flooded inside. The windows shattered, the alarm going off inside. All of the sprinklers have been going off, so the entire business has been flooded inside. This coming just when they got official clearance to actually open their doors. That certainly is not going to be happening anytime soon due to the damage. Outside here, you can see, this is some of the stuff we found. There's clothes strewn all over the street here. You can see them still on the hangers. These are some of the things that many of these looters were grabbing. Look at this pile of sweatpants and sweatshirts here, grabbing from the stores here and just bringing out anything they could, anything they can get their hands on. In the middle of the street, this is one of the other things officers faced. Many of the protesters setting the fires in the middle of the street as the officers were moving through here. Certainly a very dynamic, very dangerous situation today. But for those who turned out, they said it was something they had to do. They said that it really was, they said it's been a long time coming, and they said that they had to make their voices heard.
We only want to be treated like people. That's it. Police brutality is out of control. When a black person gets abused by the police, it's like, okay, whatever, we have to riot. The damage tonight is necessary. You know why? Because because this is how we feel every day walking down the street. We don't get to see the beautiful buildings that everybody else gets to see. We get to feel like we don't belong there. We get to feel like trash. We get to feel like garbage. We get to feel like we can't come here. But we came here today because we want to be a part of it. And if they don't want us to be a part of it, we want you to see what our reality is like. This is what we feel like when we walk down the streets.
Yeah, very impassioned plea for why they turned out. Now, here in the Fairfax district, things have calmed down for now. A lot of the crowds have dispersed. We do not see many people. The LAPD, the officers that have been out here all day, getting a little bit of a break, but we know there are still a lot of problem spots across the city. But right here in this area, things calm for now. Certainly everyone hoping it's going to stay that way tonight. Live in the Fairfax district, Leanne Suter, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Leanne, thank you. And as we take a look at the damage across Los Angeles, a local expert on extremism says he believes these protests are driven by fringe groups.
Eyewitness News reporter Veronica Miracle talks to a local expert about the problem and joins us live now from downtown Los Angeles. Veronica?
Well, Mark and Ellen, we've just been sitting here listening to a soundtrack of helicopters as well as police cars just going code 3 all evening, hearing fireworks being shot off. It's been very troubling just listening to all of this. And what Carlos and Leanne talked about earlier, this did start as a peaceful protest organized by a student, no less. And it has evolved into chaos here in Los Angeles and across the country. And an expert I spoke with says he believes that there are bad actors inciting violence.
As protesters mourn the death of George Floyd, hate experts say extremist groups could be inciting violence across the country. Brian Levin is the director at the Center for the Study of Hate and Extremism at CSU San Bernardino.
We've been getting reports that there are people who are trying to exploit these protests from both the far right and the hard left.
Floyd was believed to have used a counterfeit $20 bill and was being arrested for fraud. A Minneapolis police officer is then accused of kneeling on his neck for 8 minutes and killing him. Protests in every major U.S. city devolved into chaos and violence Saturday night.
We have a perfect storm here. We have economic distress. We have people who are under terrible psychological distress. We have a catalytic violent event with the horrendous killing that we saw of Mr. Floyd in Minnesota. And on top of that, we have a very divisive election season.
The arrest of the Minneapolis police officer at the center of George Floyd's death, he believes, could help bring these protests to a close more quickly. But he says there are violent fringe groups who could be taking advantage of the civil unrest.
Research shows that we are not only the most splintered that we've been in decades, but we're more entrenched in that polarization.
And Mark and Ellen, the most troubling part, even if this calms down now, the closer we get to the election, the more that these fringe groups will start to incite more violence again. And of course, the civil unrest may just get worse. Reporting live, Veronica Miracle, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Veronica.